Hi everybody, Jillian here from Gulf Coast Canine, and today I want to talk to you about maybe a topic that might be a little uncomfortable for everybody. And this is for our multi-dog households, where you might have 2, 3, 4, or like us, 5 dogs. And maybe they don't always get along. Maybe you have an older adult dog and you want to introduce a new puppy or have introduced a new puppy into your home. Maybe you have a dog that you just newly adopted another dog, and now you're trying to acclimate both of those dogs into the same home. So unfortunately, my dogs are fighting and I need help. That's something that we hear fairly often. So just like when we try to acclimate 2 dogs into a home, one that maybe was there and the resident dog for a period of time, and now you're introducing another dog. Don't forget to take things slow. I feel that a lot of people try to rush and just put the 2 dogs together and hope that they work it out. Well, don't forget, just like human relationships, dog relationships kind of work the same way. You have to go through a little bit of courting, a little bit of relationship building. You might start out by being acquaintances first, and then eventually become friends, and then BFFs. Well, it goes the same for our dogs as well. 2 dogs just meeting and expecting them to be BFFs right away might not be really realistic. So I'm here to help you learn how to acclimate a new dog into your home. And now I want to start with an older adult dog and acclimating a puppy. Well, while puppies can be super cute and really fun and exuberant, your adult dog might not really feel so awesome about their antics. Remember, puppies don't have any social skills yet. They jump and they put their paws on other dogs, they put their face in your other dog's face, and unfortunately, your older adult dog may not be too keen on their antics. And you might see some growling, snarling, putting their paw on top of the puppy and pinning them down. Or if your dog hasn't really had the best social skills, you might see them take it another step further and becoming aggressive or reactive. Well, don't forget, take it slow. They're courting each other. So start off by going on some walks and having some crate time while your puppy's out playing, and then put your puppy in the crate and have your older adult dog out and allow them to really have some semblance of their old life before the puppy came into the mix. Because don't forget, when their world is flipped upside down, they can become pretty stressed, and again, take that stress out on the puppy. So starting slow, don't expect them to be BFFs right away. You want to remove some of the food and the toys and the bones. You don't want to just have all of those resources scattered all over the floor, because again, that's where some of that resource guarding behavior can start. And while puppies don't have good social manners yet, they might try to steal your other dog's food or toys or bones. And again, your older dog might try to step in and tell them otherwise. Don't forget, it's your job to step in and help your dogs out. You need to advocate for both dogs. So instead of taking the stance of, well, I think that they'll just figure it out and they'll work it out, unfortunately, we hear sometimes otherwise. So step in, help them out. Maybe they each get a bone or a toy inside their crate. Feeding them in their crates is definitely really helpful. Feeding your puppy in their crate while your older dog is out eating in the kitchen. Give them some space from each other and do this acclimation process slowly, and you're gonna find that they're gonna become BFFs in no time. Now, if we take the stance on acclimating a newly adopted dog into a multi-dog home, again, you wanna start off with lots of space from each other and actually just going on walks together. That's the best way to acclimate 2 adult dogs to each other. So dogs out in the wild do a couple of things, and one of them is migrate. And by migrating, I mean they travel together in a group. So you're going to kind of take that stance, but you're gonna put them on a leash and you're gonna go walk through the neighborhood. So put those dogs on a leash, go for a walk. They don't have to walk right next to each other, but it will allow them to start getting this movement down. They'll sniff each other. They don't even need to be that close. If you notice dogs, when they get around another dog or a person, they might lift their chin up and actually air scent. So they're actually smelling the other dog or person from a distance. So grab those leashes and go for a walk. And if you do this multiple times a day or multiple times a week, you're gonna start to notice that they're gonna get more calm and comfortable around each other. The big thing with this is that they're not just mingling right off the bat, and they're not mingling on leash. They're just moving together. So that when you do get them together, it's like no big deal. They've already known each other, they've already met each other through air scenting, and then when you actually get them together in the yard after going for a walk, they're gonna be kind of like old buddies or pals. Keep those greetings short and sweet so that they don't get too nervous. And again, always advocate for both dogs. Don't wait until it's a problem before you kind of interrupt their behavior or before you interrupt their greeting. Allow them to go through the greeting ritual, which might be butt sniffing, because you know that's the doggy version of a handshake. And then call them away. Finish your walk. So the moral of the story is make it short and sweet when you're acclimating two dogs to another household or to another set of dogs. Short and sweet, and you're gonna be really happy with the progress that they're gonna make in a short period of time. Happy dog training.